MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. The Nationals are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Eric Fetty gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
So striding forward now, Ahmed Rosario, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Ahmed.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Brandon Nimmo waits on deck. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
So here's Nimmo. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Fetty features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Eaton. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff Mcneil. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to get it is Kendrick. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Michael Wacha will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Michael Wacha, if he brings the straight changeup, that's his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball. The curveball is good, but he's known for the straight changeup. If he brings that good changeup, he can shut anybody down.
The pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Adam Eaton digging in next. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. His career line against Wacha, he's 1 for 4. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Here now is Juan Soto. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high, 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. Wacha comes set. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Into the box now, Pete Alonso, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Now the 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The bouncer to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Jed Lowry is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. None out, runners at first and second. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. From the stretch. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Kendrick on to Zimmerman, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Ready now, Wilson Ramos. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. you can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The 0-2. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Mets leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. The pitch.
Ball one. Ball one, no play.
The 1-0. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2 balls and a strike to count. Waka, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. Nobody out, runner on first. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set and the 0-1.
Off the plate.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And Zimmerman will watch this one miss for ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
At the plate, Eric Fetty, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Runners are at first and second with one away. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
From the belt, the pitch. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. McNeil's got it for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway. Into the box now, J.D. Davis. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now at the plate, Michael Walker. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball one. Nope, that's a ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Third inning, no score to this point. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
In there, 3-1. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He swings and grounds it to short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Strike one to start the at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Nationals ready to bat in the third inning. And as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Trey Turner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The center fielder, number 2, Eaton.
In now is Eaton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And that one right down Main Street. Waka a check at first, and the runner back in standing. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Runs up and gets this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. One and one the count now. First and second here with nobody out. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
The right fielder, number 9, Eric.
One away now in the Washington third, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Ready for another chance? Howie Kendrick. He flew out in his last at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Nationals 1 and the Mets 0. Jeff Mcneil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First offering on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0. Misses off the plate. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 15 long balls and 31 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
The 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Kendrick has it to second for 1. On to Zimmerman, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Lowry carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. The set and the 1-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Three and one. Men on third with 2 down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He's set the payoff pitch, and he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, Wilson.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, Eaton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 New York. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Mcneil.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats offense with Washington's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So striding in, Kurt Suzuki. A base hit in his first trip. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball in. Get out.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Outside, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he...
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The first baseman, Zimmerman.
So stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping up now, Eric Fetty. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Waka is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Washington. They still trail it here 2-1. Standing in, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, J.D. Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
At the plate, Michael Waka, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Zimmerman is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. Digging in once again, Ahmed Rosario. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Behind 0-2 now.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
2 on here with 1 man out. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. Towards 2nd, Kendrick is there. There's 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Number 6.
Ready once again, Jeff Mcneil. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
0-2. Here it is. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in, Trey Turner as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as you see on the graphic there, that total's good for 3rd place on the Nationals ball club. Now in the box, Eaton. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's in.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. In there, now the throw. He skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. At the plate now, Juan Soto. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 9, Eric.
Stepping up to the plate, Eric Thames. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Waka a check at first, and he'll get back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. And it's given the Nats a 4-2 lead.
Still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Number 28, Suzuki.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First offering on its way.
Yeah.
Waka steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just inside. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 3 runs already home here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-2 Washington. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ryan Harper takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. One and two now as this catches the outer half. The pitch.
0-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Here comes the first pitch. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Kendrick's got it, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 4, Jed Lowry.
Digging in and looking for more, Jed Lowry. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Two out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Kendrick. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Nationals lead it 4-2. Brad Brock enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
For the Nationals, the third baseman, Starlin
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Javier Zimmerman.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Brock has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Made him look silly with that one.
One out, nobody on. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Asdrubal Cabrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Wander Suero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
7th inning ready to roll. Next up from New York, Wilson Ramos. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
is put in play to the right side of the infield. Up with it now is Kendrick. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next to the bat, the left fielder, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Robinson Cano will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Robinson Cano.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kendrick. Oh, way to get dirty. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They trail it here 4-2. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Justin Wilson.
Last half of the 7th here. Digging in, Trey Turner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Wilson is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Trey Turner is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Into the box now, Adam Eaton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Wilson, a 32-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 0-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Juan Soto, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Nationals gone in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Will Harris will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Leading off the inning, Ahmed Rosario, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ahmed Rosario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Shut him down.
2-0 now. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Sure took a healthy hack that time. The 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, number 9.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Turner has it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 6.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. There to get it is Kendrick. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Still down by a count of 4-2. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Ready to take his hacks again, Eric Thames, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. From the stretch.
Phone that outside. back up there.
Now the 2-0 home.
Nope, outside.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Here it is, the 3-0 is in there for strike one. Swing, strike two. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball two.
Let's go, Matt.
3-1 to Howie Kendrick. Kurt Suzuki is on deck. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there, 2 down.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Settling in now, Kurt Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Sean Doolittle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1 delivery.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch. There's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So now to the plate, Jed Lowry. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder,
Eduardo Nunez will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Mets, number 12, Eduardo Nunez.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis, and it's fouled away. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Popped him up. Zimmerman has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The pitcher, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Austin Voth gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Yoenis Cespedes will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. Washington get their 20th home win this year. Eric Fetty earns the win, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please